Bangalore, a city where lush green streets, colorful gardens, and gemstones converge, which is also known as the Silicon Valley of India, is one of the fastest growing cities in India. Malayalis also play an indispensable role in the development history of modern Bangalore. Malayalis who migrated to abroad in search of jobs and financial stability also came to Bangalore in the middle of 20th century. Bangalore, the major commercial city in the South India, welcomed them with open arms. In a short span of time, Bangalore has become a favorite city of Malayalis. They were not ready to give up the Kerala cultures and religion even if they settled abroad permanently. Together, despite the complaints, they marked their own place in the city. Those who have established themselves in various parts of Bangalore also moved to Ulsoor, the heart of the city. The present form of their carnivorous activity is that of Markhins, which stands with raised heads in Ulsoor. Markhins, an educational institution, was established in 2010 under the leadership of Jafar Ahmed Noorani, a graduate of Marcus Garden Pune. Even the sand dunes here tell us about the influence of Markhins. The transformation of Ulsoor Street into a center of culture, religiosity, and Islamic propaganda, in which even the inhabitants that here were feared of a haunted house and even more like hell. A Frasby, a 40 years old man, once said that even looking at the street in my youth scared us. Alhamdulillah, today Markhins has become a center of peace for mind and body. Before Markhins, this building and its surroundings were a brewery and a meeting place for immorality. Later, Sayyid Sultan Abdul Qadir Haji from Palakkad, under the constant intervention of his beloved Khairun Nisa, wanted to start Markhins. It was the milestone for a change. It was not just a change of Qadir Haji or a change of Ulsoor, but a beginning of transformation of the rise of Islam to spread in the nooks and corners of vast Karnataka. Markhins begins its triumphant journey with 80 students. Later, Markhins is now entitled to over 300 students studying and graduated. 12 teachers, about 150 students and other staff members stay on the 7 floors of the building and engage in academic activities. Kaika Al Khairiyat Pew College is running by its own with the approval. It has a special feature that other integrated education institutions do not claim. After completing SSLC studies, Markhins envisages 2 years of PU education, 3 years of degree education, and 2 years of PG, along with the religious studies under Jamiat al-Hind al-Islamiyya. The first floor has an office, a guest room to entertain the guests in a better way that suits them, and a conference hall for meetings of various Islamic organizations. In Bangalore, in downstairs, there is a dining mess for about 150 students. On the second floor, there is a spacious library with a modern technology suitable for the students' intellectual and contemporary development. The library has books worth around rupees 20 lakhs. There are various types of books and magazines needful for the students in different languages like English, Arabic, Urdu, Malayalam, Kannada, and etc. There is also a research corner in the library for kitabs and related research only, and a reading corner for other reading purposes. The next 3 floors are the hostel room for the students. On the top 7th floor, there is a large seminar hall ready to hold public events such as the assembly, fest, etc. for the 7 batches of students. Every year, an art fest of students called Ventura brings together different honorable guests from the community for the release and promotion of extracurricular activities. The fest is a meeting place for new talents, ideas, and changes. The fest features over 150 different events from time to time in many languages. The degree of Qadri is awarded to those who complete the 7 years of study, reminiscent of the Qadriya movement. The alumni of the graduates named Quest Foundation affiliated under Markhins is working for the spread of Islam. Under their leadership, they have been preaching Islam in different areas of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, where even a basic education in Islam has not been achieved. Their preaching is being carried out in the places where there is people named as the leaders of Islam, meanwhile, who are zero in the basic knowledge of Islam. Many such areas are located in various parts of Karnataka. The goal of Markhins is to bring the rise of guidance to these destinations in its original form.